What's up, everybody? Welcome to the
Probably
show.
with a
It's been a while.
mouthful.
It's been a while. Emmy has popcorn.
Popcorn will be a good show.
It is going to be that type of show, folks. So get ready. It's been a while. It's been about, I think, 2 weeks or a week since I've done a show. So it's been a while. It's been a while. But welcome back to the Paraverse. Tonight, as you can see, I have a double dose of Mackenzie's. I'm a glutton for
Mackenzie.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
There you are.
Why did your green screen all fuzzy?
Because somebody is allergic to light. That is why.
I'm
That's
not
why
allergic to light. My skin doesn't like it.
And for those of you who don't know, these two are next to me, literally. Here, literally, I'll even show you. Literally, I'm over here. Literally.
His hands right in her face.
Me.
Start grabbing her face.
This is my beautiful wife, Mackenzie, also known as the Wicked Queen. And below both of us is Emmy from PDX. So, hello. It's been a while since I've had Emmy on the show.
Right?
It's been a while.
Been so
And I'd
busy.
say,
Hey,
Right?
Thomas. I
Oh,
can
is he
see you now,
Thomas?
Thomas.
well, guys, welcome everybody to the show. Tonight we're going to be talking about a couple of different things. First of all, I want to talk about, for you, Emmy. Emmy just came back from a little vacation. But the one thing before we talk about what happened at, this vacation, rumor has it you were attacked in the airport. They got TSA involved.
I was.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Okay. So, I asked Howard to come pick me up, right? And we're going down to get my luggage. And I'm like, oh, he goes, you want me to grab your wheelchair? I'm like, no, I grabbed my own because I was pushing my own stuff. I couldn't find a cart, but he goes, oh, okay. I'm like, looking, I'm like, where's Scotty? He goes, oh, he's stuck in Indiana. The car broke down or blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I wasn't looking at Facebook knowing he was already there and whatnot. So, okay. And then, so I take the elevator, go down because Howard's like, I see you. So, about 3 planes had landed at that same time. And so everybody was coming down. Everybody was coming to get their luggage. And I'm just leaning on my cart. And all of a sudden, something comes up behind me and starts to grab me. And I scream really loud. And I'm turning that cart around and like, ah! And next thing you know, it was so quiet you can hear a pin drop. And I'm looking at Scotty. Scotty's looking over my shoulder. And I was like, it's okay. I know him. That's how it was. Yeah. So, yeah. So,
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Scotty Too Hottie, the paranormal jackass, love this guy. He is a true brother of mine. I know what Emmy's feeling on this one because Emmy and I have had a lot of paranormal similarities. We've seen apparitions. We've both been humped profusely by Scotty. He even jumped into my arms. And we're talking like belly button. Like, yeah, it was weird. And then the Wicked Queen here got literally, she got attacked. She got attacked too.
I got forcibly hugged.
A forcible hug and like air hump. Yeah, it was weird.
Because if he would have humped me, he would have got punched in the ball.
Yeah, but that's Scotty.
it
But
was
we
on the
love
do
him.
not fly list for carrying too many rocks.
Oh, I thought that Thomas, that had me for a second. I was like, wait a minute, they checked that now? You can't carry rocks? Like, are we that bad?
But yeah, so the TSA guy stood there for, it felt like forever, but it was at least maybe another minute or so. No word, no nothing. And we're all just kind of waiting around, still quiet in there. And yeah, and they finally walked away. I'm like, way to go. You almost got arrested. He would have been a first.
First day in, already in arrest. Yes.
Yeah.
So, how was Fear Fest? I
really
saw
fun.
a couple of posts. Now, what were some of the key things you really liked? I mean, obviously Howard was there. Is Howard what we see on here? Is he the act?
Oh
that-
yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
good.
Yeah. And
Forward
I
to
can say
that.
that about a lot of the people I met. Like you're the same in you when you met me. I'm different. I'm worse. No, no. It's like-minded people that we are the same as we are. Even Mackenzie's the same too. I got to get a hug out of her somehow, but she's quiet. She keeps to herself. So the way you see her now is the way she is off camera.
Mhm.
How crazy Matt is on camera.
I tell people all the time, like people at work think I don't talk a lot.
You got the
I
bitch
was like,
face.
I was like, you should see me at home. I talk even less at my house.
And just for the record, and Emmy will attest to this, what you see between us is exactly how we are.
Mhm.
You know what?
Yep.
No,
Oh, break up.
no, well, don't poke me. Anyway, this is normal.
So yeah, so met Howard, met Scotty, met Jason and Chrissy. I even met my nephew for the first time. He drove all the way
Aw.
from California. So that
Wow.
he was the one that was taking care of my dad, and my dad had passed. So that was his best friend.
Yeah.
So there was that. Met some really nice celebrities, even the vendors were amazing. And guess what? Oh, you're going to get it too. Howard made us gumbo the last night and brought it to the
Ooh, yeah.
hotel.
He did promise us gumbo. He did
Okay,
promise
so
us
it was
gumbo.
delicious, but because I was getting ready to take on a flight, within like 8 hours, I had to be careful how much I ate because IBS, and I had a window seat and I just didn't want to get stuck. You know what I mean?
We have about a 19 and a half hour drive together, so I'll be more than willing to partake into some gumbo and lock the window.
It was. I'm telling you, I've never had that kind of food. There was a couple things I've tasted that I've never had before. I even tried, and I did it for the camera, was pickled quail eggs.
He was talking about those too. He said we needed to try them.
You do this stuff. He didn't tell me. The only thing he asked you was if I could eat alligator.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I frowned upon. I'm like, ew, pickled quail eggs just did not sound. I wouldn't have tried it anywhere else, but the young kid goes, come on, it's the last one. I'm like, okay. And I turned the camera around and I tried it, and I was like, this ain't bad, because I love pickles too. And it's just a little bit different flavor, but it's like a hard-boiled egg with pickles wrapped around it, I guess. I can't explain it any other way, but it was really good.
So like a
IBS and too
breakfast
much
egg?
gumbo could have
Yeah.
in the belly. Yes, Thomas.
I like breakfast egg.
Yeah, you would like it. You would like. I don't like eggs. Eggs are not my thing.
I think you like hard-boiled
know.
eggs, right?
She does.
Yeah, so they're tiny. I mean, I'm like,
Yeah.
they're real tiny. And the kid was like, just throw the whole thing in your mouth. But I want to, I want to bite it. I got to see what I'm eating. You know what I mean? And I looked at it. Looks just like a little hard-boiled egg. And it's just a little off color because of the pickling stuff. But oh my God, it was actually really good. I did not think I would like it. I told him, I said, if I spit up, it's no offense to you guys, and yeah.
Well, it's funny. We have an agreement anytime we go on vacation that we don't eat the McDonald's, the Burger King, the Wendy's, the stuff that we can get.
We do on the way down.
Oh, on the way down, yeah. But when we get to where we're going, we eat new things. We try new things. We go to new places.
I don't make him though try anything that I know he already doesn't like.
Yeah. Well, that
Like
pico,
Huh.
that pico I had, that was good.
Yeah, but you said you didn't like the pico because of tomatoes.
Hey,
You're not
Pam.
a big tomato person.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, hi Pam. But no, that pico was good. But no, that was one rule we have. So I'm excited. I'm excited to
Nice.
to see that. And we're actually returning the favor to Howard. We're actually going to be bringing him a care package.
Right on.
A northern care package, which we need to still pick up, but it's going to have a bunch of different things. I don't want to say it on here in
It's
case
gonna
he's
be
watching.
smaller than what Matt originally wanted to bring him.
Well, maybe.
No, it's going to be because we don't have any fucking money.
Well, we can. There's still dollar store stuff we can get. There's still a lot, but either way, we're gonna bring some of the North down to Howard and Jackie, so that way they can try it. So, but no, it did look like a lot of fun, and I'm really sad. I'm really sad that the Wicked Queen and I couldn't make it. It was something I personally was really looking forward to. I know she really was looking forward to.
And you guys did take the time off to do it on the first. Yeah.
Yeah, but we are still going down. We're still going down. We'll get to that here in a little bit. But I did tell the Wicked Queen that next year we are going. We will make sure we are going. So I'm excited to see it, and I'm just hoping it's an even bigger and better bash than this year. But I'm really happy for Howard that it went off the way it did.
It was amazing. It was a lot of great vendors.
So the next thing, speaking of New Orleans, I already spoke about my part, so it's your turn. So for those of you who don't know, the Wicked Queen and I are joining up with Howard Petrie from Paranormal Swamp Investigations, and we're going to be doing actually not one but two 2-hour slots for the Global Ghost Hunt, which I know Emmy's really excited about. She's going to an amazing location, Lafayette Pioneer Cemetery in Lafayette, Oregon. I'm excited to see that. But we're going down and we're going to be doing a 2-part thing. We're going to be hanging out with Howard, checking out some shops, and meeting some new people like Papa Czar from Voodoo Authentica and a couple others. And then at night, we're going to be doing actually some haunted locations. So my question is to you, Wicked Queen, what are you really looking forward to?
She wanted to hang out with me.
Oh,
see?
You should have waited. Mm-hmm. What?
Maria Laveau's house.
Maria Laveau's house? Yep. Are you wanting to go anywhere else or do anything else?
See the American Horror Story Club now.
Oh, that's right. That is down there. I mean, I don't know if you watch American Horror Story at all. Well, American Horror Story is actually really cool. It's a really great show.
Yeah, to see Maria Laveau's house is a museum. Another one that's a museum. She was a French slave owner that killed a bunch of slaves.
Well, I know the Coven House. I think it's down near Bourbon Street, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's down near the
so American Horror Story.
Bourbon Street at night. It's overrated.
Everybody says it's dirty at night. It's better to go during
I'm telling you, it smelled like urine, and come to find out, people actually pee right there on the street. So if you're stepping in a puddle, it hadn't rained for a while. So I'm just telling you.
I've had a couple people that I've talked to, like when I went to the bar with my mom for her reunion, a bunch of her friends told me that Bourbon Street's overrated and it's dirty and it smells.
And it's very loud. So if you actually want to talk, you have to find somewhere to talk. And it's horrible. I'm sorry. Maybe I went on a Saturday night, but it looked like a bunch of zombies just walking, listening to music at different levels. And it was just too loud. If you watch mine, because I went live on Bourbon Street. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know at one point during the day at 6 p.m., we're going to be going live to see some of the shop owners and some of these, not so known places. And at night, Howard's taking us on basically a paranormal adventure to some of these haunted locations.
I know the cemetery you're going to is beautiful. It's amazing.
I cannot wait. And I know he promised me some Spanish moss. I know you'll be
that. Oh my God. You just bring it back because you know why? You can grab it off any freaking tree there. It hangs down. I mean, you walk into it accidentally. It's just like, yeah. Just, well, as you're walking, grab it and put it down. That's it.
Well, we were talking about possibly getting a fertility stick while we were down there, with the rule that she's not allowed to hit me with it.
No, I'm gonna hit you.
Hit him with it.
I might even take Howard's and bonk you over the head and do the whole hand wave and say you are now fertile.
No, let's not do that.
Why not?
Let's not do that.
Why not?
Let's do it.
For those of you who don't know what a fertility stick is,
it's a stick with a penis on the end.
Yeah. That's it. Perfectly described, babe.
In voodoo culture and Wiccan culture and witch culture in general, it's supposed to promote fertility. There's like rituals to do with this stick. Like specific
Not
fertility
just
rituals.
matchstick. She's got to have a bigger fertility stick. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I
She's
gotta
down
have
on
a
that
bigger fertility stick to smack him over the head.
one. Do your damn job.
I told her, I said, what I want to do is on the way home, she's got a ski rack on her car. I want to tie it
I have
dick
a
end
roof
first.
rack, not a ski
Or
rack.
whatever, roof rack. But I want to tie it dick first on that roof rack. So it's going down the road with a big old dick just coming down the highway.
Better not lose my stick.
Wow.
Oh, don't worry. I'll put a condom on it and I'll make sure it's
I would
protected.
get ready to say
Actually,
you got to put a condom
wait a
on
minute.
it.
Would that be an oxymoron, though? If you put a condom on a fertility stick, is that an oxymoron?
It won't work.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it won't work right.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. I know the Wicked Queen is excited for it. I think you're just happy to get away.
I need a break. I've been working a lot since I got my diploma. It's fucking killing me inside. Like my mental well-being is not good. I'm at my breaking point.
Now I'm choking on my pop and popcorn.
Oh, you call it pop. She calls it
Pop.
soda.
Pop and popcorn.
Oh,
Shit,
Soda.
it broke.
Soda. Soda.
Ah!
Soda.
It's
Unless you go to Western PA, then it's Coke.
Soda.
And it's
Pop.
Yeah,
Coke.
and then everything in Western PA is Coke.
Mhm.
pop.
It doesn't matter if it's a Pepsi product. It's Coke.
If you
Oh,
order
that's
a Coke,
horrible.
they'll say which one. No lie, they will say which one do you want?
Wow.
Coke.
Coke
Mhm.
products. Or what was it? We went to a restaurant and
Hermes. It's Hermes Brothers or whatever.
Mini Bros.
Yeah.
And we asked if they had Coke or Pepsi products, and the waitress looked at us and said, "No, this is all Coke." But
Huh?
they had, but
Look what Tom said.
it had. I looked on the back of the menu and it was Pepsi products, but they call
Oh.
it all Coke.
Oh wow.
That's a good one. Thomas, I like this. I like this. The problem is this fertility stick is probably about Howard's about
It's a
what, 6
walking
foot?
stick.
Howard's about 6
yeah,
foot tall.
he's maybe 6 foot.
It's about 6'2", 6'3". It's like a staff.
It's a staff. It's like think of Rafiki's staff from like
Oh, there you go,
The
Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Yeah,
It's a walking stick,
and she's gonna do the same thing. Hit me on the head with it.
like you did Simba.
Yeah, but you
Mm-hmm.
can't pick me up and go Simba.
Hey,
Howard
never
might be.
doubt
Able to.
her.
No, she's tried. I'm
I
too
have
fat.
tried to pick him up.
I'm too fat.
I can't pick him up. No, it's just I don't have enough muscle, nor do I have the height leverage to pick him up.
Just kick him in the knee. He'll go down.
He's taller than me.
Oh, I'll go down. Never mind.
Actually, I'll teach you
Moving
something
on.
when we meet again. How you can drop a guy just by barely touching him. I'll just tell you. Not his nuts. Has nothing to do with his nuts.
Everybody knows that that's like the easy way to go.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you'll attest to this though. If you try to hurt me, I start giggling.
Yeah, he does. He giggles.
I
at
giggle
me.
like a bitch.
Next time I see him, can I drop him, please? He won't giggle. And then
He
it
won't
beca-
giggle.
I will
And he-
giggle.
and you won't run after me either because you'll be down on the ground.
I won't run anywhere. I'm too fat.
He'll giggle. He giggles at everything. He was in immense pain at the hospital the one night I
Yep.
had to pick him up from Domino's to take him to the ER.
Or when I got burned last week.
Yeah. And no, this was that time that you were having really bad knee pain. And you fell on the floor and landed on your face.
That's right.
Ooh.
And I had to take him across from Domino's to Evan because he couldn't get up. It took the whole crew to pick his ass up off the floor to get him to my car. And he was just giggling the entire time. We get to the ER, the doctor looks at him and is like, "Why is he laughing?" I was like, "Oh, this is how he deals with pain." They were like, "That is very odd."
Yeah.
I was like, just give him some medicine. Just give him some pain medicine and he'll stop giggling.
Yeah, I think I said if you think that's odd, you should take my blood. You should do a blood
Yeah,
test.
the
But as you're giggling, though, so they couldn't understand you.
Yeah. There's a
Once they
story
gave him
behind that.
pain medicine, though, he stopped giggling, and they were like, "So what happened?" I was like, "Apparently his knees gave out and he fell on his face."
Yeah. Neuropathy in both my knees will do that to you. But either way,
They told him he had to be off of work for a week.
screw that. I was back in the next day.
You weren't back in the next day. You were back in the day after. I
Oh.
wouldn't let you go in the next day.
Oh, that's right. You were off. But either
People
way.
help! Mom and Daddy's fighting on camera. I'm getting
No,
scared.
this is normal. This is normal.
I know.
This is nothing. Wait if she starts bringing out the artillery and the sharp objects.
Lily, get back.
You have them.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason for
He
that.
has my sharp object.
There's a reason for that. But either way,
I
I'm
have
really
the Hulk
excited.
one too.
I'm really excited for it. I know you're excited, B. So the next thing I want to talk about with you guys is your show. For those of you who don't know, Emmy and the Wicked Queen, they actually host a show called The Creepy Cult.
Creepy cult.
So what is the main purpose of the show? Why do you have noms?
Dun, dun.
It's found your chart. But what is your main premise for your show?
There isn't one.
There isn't one? You sure about that?
To educate people on cults, creepiness, and everything like that.
Cult.
Yeah.
Not
Education.
cults, but cults. You know, not cults, but cults.
Education.
Yeah, education, creepiness. I mean, we'll talk paranormal. We'll talk cryptics. We'll talk whatever you want to talk about. That if we have knowledge about, we'll talk about it.
Video games.
I don't have knowledge on that.
Well, that's not true. That's not true, Emmy. You played Phasmophobia with us a couple of times.
Oh, I did. Yes, I have. Yes.
Phasmophobia is easy. I had found a game that I want to play, but I have to get a capture card to play it because I don't want to buy it on Steam.
Yeah, Phasmophobia was a lot of fun playing with Emmy.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
I didn't either.
You don't, as far as Phasmophobia goes, you just kind of go with it. You don't really know what you're doing. I can play it with him, and I still don't know what I'm doing, and I played it with him a lot.
Well, I'm also
scream a few
notorious.
times if I got caught or busted or whatever.
I'm notorious for getting people killed.
Yeah, you are.
A fucking ghost or a spirit or that. Remember, I got stuck on that fence like that or whatever. Because
My other favorite thing is making sure that the doors or whatever won't open. Like as soon as you try to go outside, I'll turn around, shut the door, make sure somebody can't get out. But so when's the next creepy cult? When's that happening? And do you know what you're gonna be talking about?
Not till vacation.
That's after vacation.
Not till vacation.
Oh, you're gonna do one on vacation?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What?
That's why I'm asking.
Or the day, the 16th or whatever. But yeah,
The 16th.
we're off the 15th. The 16th.
Oh
will be
yeah, that's
Monday.
right. The day before the party.
Yeah.
Day before the party. So what do you want to talk about on what can people look forward to? Because that's coming up.
Well, I'm hoping to have my capture card, and I might not get it off of Amazon. I might just go to Walmart and buy one. Because I seen them at Walmart.
Yeah.
They're about the same price as they would be on Amazon. So
All right. Well, let's tell everybody who doesn't know you guys, which if they don't know Emmy.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done yet. Oh, okay.
No,
wow.
fucking bitch, interrupting me.
See,
Wow.
see, told you folks, this is normal.
I want to play a game called Call of the Lamb. It is a game where I think Emmy would like this game because it's about a cute little lammy.
Yep.
Who becomes a magic cult leader after he gets sacrificed to the old gods.
Huh.
And then all the old gods now are trying to kill him because he's trying to raise the new god. Or a new god.
That sounds really cool.
And it's a little like you're a cute little lammy and you're the head of a cult and you get to take care of all these little like followers that are like different kinds of animals.
It's cutesy.
Oh, it sounds
but
like it sounds
evil.
a lot like what is that Animal Crossing.
Yeah, but it's a little more gory, and you get weapons, and there is some blood, and
There's some blood. That would be fun.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an entertaining
and
game.
I like it because the music in it's really good when you go to like fight bosses and stuff. It goes from being like kind of chill to being like
The excitement. Hey, welcome, Central Mass Paranormal Society.
CMPS has got to be none other than Suzette.
But I've been wanting to play that game on my channel for a while, but I don't want to buy it on Steam because I already have it on my Switch.
I'm still locked out on my Steam.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I
Oh,
haven't
wow.
played anything. I gotta. Yeah.
The
Been a while.
other game I think that would be fun for all of us to play would be Dead by Daylight.
It doesn't interest me.
Shut up and just play it.
I don't know. See how
Yeah.
he talks to me?
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight be fun.
Feeling a little
you can
outnumbered.
be the murderer.
I do that on Baz.
Yeah, but this time you actually get to be the murderers.
I do that on Baz. I'm a second killer.
But this, you get to pick the murderers, and you get to be the murderers, and you get to go around, and you get cool powers, and you get to stalk the people trying to escape.
That's fair. Oh, all right. So, Emmy, let's talk about first. What's your, since it is the creepy cult? I know you guys talk about cryptids a lot. What's your favorite cryptid?
Bigfoot.
That should have been a given. Why'd you ask that?
Some people have some weird ones, and it's Emmy.
Yeah, it's Bigfoot.
But it's Bigfoot. I knew that.
So, well, I hope so. She's your co-host.
I knew that long before I asked her to be my co-host.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody knows it's Bigfoot.
Yeah, she
Well,
sent
now
me
I
all
do.
the Bigfoot pictures that I've shown on my show. And Squeakers was my co-host.
Yeah, we
So
got a
that-
Bigfoot foot. We got a Bigfoot hand. Everything in that living room is like Bigfoot stuff.
So then, let me ask you this: why is
No.
there always one footprint found?
No, there's two.
Oh, I always see him with one.
No.
Always a giant fuzzy pogo ape.
He likes to call him the giant fuzzy pogo ape.
It's just
No,
to me
They
entertaining to
tell
imagine
them
this.
one by one. And I mean, okay, so Cliff Rockman is 10 minutes away from us. He owns, or he has, the Bigfoot Museum. Okay. He has castings of both feet. But I mean, do you want to buy both? Or, we bought one, and then the other one was a handprint of a Bigfoot, like hand into the ground. So you can see it like up to the knuckles. And so it looks like it's sticking out of the wall, like a 3D.
I'd
But
hang my keys on it.
huh?
I'd hang my keys on it.
But it's really cool. So we got that, and then just all other kinds of Bigfoot stuff.
Oh, it just is. Like I said, to me, I always see just one print. Like any footage you
Have
see.
you
there's
saw
always
one in
just one.
person?
No.
Okay, then maybe they have a peg leg. How do you know?
Well, that's why I call him a giant fuzzy pogo ape.
They
Just to
might,
me,
yeah, they might have like a wood prosthetic or something. You don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's-
It's just to me the idea of like a 15-foot monkey bouncing through the forest is just
That's not
entertaining
how
to
that
me.
works.
Well, if you think about it, a lot of these prints that are found, okay, so it's here in the mountains. I don't know other places, but like here in the mountains, even when I'm walking, you're gonna see one good, shoe print, and the other one's like on tree branches or something like that. Walking in the
Yeah.
woods. So unless they're down by the river and you can get both feet next to like the mud by the river, that would be the only way. That's the only way I can see it. When I was with Patty in what was it, Georgia, Florida line at the Shadow Cemetery.
That's a band's name.
The Florida Georgia line, yeah.
But
The Florida Georgia line. There was something that was circling us, and we can hear it. And then the other big tall tale was all of a sudden you wouldn't hear crickets anymore. You wouldn't hear any noises.
hmm
And then so we would stop and listen. and you can kind of hear it faintly behind the bushes. So the last time we were there, we think it was maybe an adolescent one. And then off in the distance, you hear screaming. And it wasn't a human scream. It was almost like the mother was calling for, yeah, I guess they call them swamp apes back there. Stop
Mhm.
it.
Or wood boogers is another one I've heard.
But it was like the parent was calling for the adolescent, but the adolescent was like really, really curious because of us. You know, and then stop! It's not your show tonight.
I love
So
your
when
dogs.
we move to the other end of the cemetery, this is a real tiny cemetery. You've seen it. You know, it's tiny, but
Yeah.
it's just you go into this like little round area. It's just really creepy, and when it gets dark, the whole atmosphere changes in there, and like I said, you would hear as soon as you hear the crickets and stuff like that, you're fine. You start walking, and all of a sudden they stop, and then if you listen, you can hear slight movement. It's the craziest thing. Hey, Liz, what's up?
Yeah, and you know, for those of you who don't live near wooded areas, the reason why the cricket thing is so imperative to what she's saying is here in PA we have the same thing. If you hear crickets, that's a sign that everything's normal. There's no
Yep.
threats or anything like that. When you stop hearing them,
Crickets
it's
and
usually a
frogs.
red flag. Yep, frogs are another one.
Yep.
Well,
Crickets,
that-
frogs.
That's when normally there's like a big predator around or something that they think.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but no, that's it. That's really interesting, and it's funny that you know, and I see Wild Bill, you know, we said about the swamp
get it.
ape. I know they're called wood boogers and a couple other things, which is an actual thing, folks. Just the way they call them is just kind of cool. I don't know if we have any here in PA. I know there's been some sightings of big bears, but I don't know of
No,
any
the
Bigfoot.
most we've seen since we're in like the more north of North America,
Where it's in the more wooded
Yeah.
area.
Wendigos are a big thing
Yeah.
here where we live because we're in the Appalachian, right?
Yeah, the Appalachian
yeah.
Mountain Trail.
We're near the Appalachian Mountain Trail where we live in northeastern PA.
Yeah.
Exactly, Wild Bill. Exactly. And, you know, unless, like my kids, I've taken them with me and we've heard, well, all of a sudden I would hear the crickets stop. The kids
Mhm.
weren't even paying attention. I'm like, stop, hear that? And they're like, no. I'm like, exactly, hold still, you know? And then we'll wait. And then when we hear the crickets, we start moving again. I'm like, you hear that? And they're like, yeah, it's crickets. I'm like, okay, when you don't hear them, stop.
Yep. And you know, maybe I just thought of something, big. When we go out hunting, we never hear crickets. We don't hide very well.
No,
We need to hide better.
way to cause shit, Matt.
No, that's probably how the deer know that we're there.
I'm gonna start. You know what? Instead
Yeah.
of deer calls, I'm just gonna start playing cricket noises. I'm gonna do it. All right. So
I say Wendigo. I'm not changing how I fucking say it. I'm not afraid of
Winnebagos.
them.
Winnebago. That's
If you're afraid of them, you can say it how you want, but I'm not afraid.
No, Winnebago's the old RVs.
You're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
saying that because you don't like to say Wendigo.
Yeah, I know. Bill doesn't.
But again, I'm not afraid. So
I'm not either.
I'm
I'll
not
say it.
either.
I
Only when a
always.
face comes up and scares the crap out of me out of nowhere, but
Mhm.
I didn't run. That was the thing. I
Clowns.
didn't run. It startled me and I screamed. That
Same.
I do.
I just went
Clowns.
shit. Okay, I'll be back. Just don't go anywhere.
fucking clown.
Yeah.
I can't do 'em.
So, what about you, Wicked Queen? For those who don't know who you are, which welcome, by the way. If you don't know who this one is, what's your favorite cryptid?
Oh no, I dropped it.
Wendigos.
Okay, why?
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 Because they're interesting.
I love your answers.
Because of the fact that we live near the Appalachian Trail, which is where a lot of Native American tribes in northeastern PA were around.
Yeah.
So there's more sighting of Wendigos.
Do you think maybe for those who have heard this story before. There's actually a story of a dog man out at Wolfies.
Yeah.
You guys have heard me talk about the Wolfies before.
Oh, and the werewolf I saw when I was like 13.
Yeah. So do you think maybe that Wolfie is actually a Wendigo?
No. I think he's a werewolf.
Get back.
I think he's a dead werewolf.
A dead werewolf?
Yeah, like a
Zombie wolf? A werebee?
No,
A werebee.
not a werebee.
It's a werebee. It's a zombie
Whereabouts?
werewolf. It's a
Hey,
werebee.
Jack, welcome.
Not a werebee.
Wait, time out. Time out. Dover, PA. Not too far. We're from Danville. From the Danville area, Williamsport, Sunbury. That's where we're. So Dover Paratech. All right, we'll have to meet up and chat. Not too far. Not too far. I love it.
But no, not a werebee.
It's a werebee. It's a
not
werewolf and a
werebee.
zombie.
I didn't say it was living. It's a wereghost.
I'm just saying.
A Winnebago is a
Whoa.
shaman that went to the dark side.
It's a wost.
Oh yes. No, a wost.
A wost.
No, Bill.
A wereghost. A wost.
So, Bill, I don't know if you know this story, but there is an urban legend near us. We actually, it's not too far from us, but the short version is there was a farmer losing cattle. Some kind of big canine was killing his cattle.
Go ahead on.
His neighbor shot at this thing, ended up killing his neighbor out in the field. It's a story. But now when you go out there at night to the old property, which is abandoned, you get chased out by this big canine or big creature
the werebee.
that's chasing you out.
Or the wost.
I've actually hit 100 miles an hour on that road, Emmy,
The wost.
and she's been in the vehicle when I've hit 100. You know, at night when
Christ,
you hit
it
your
didn't
brakes,
hit you.
no, she was even telling me to freaking go. But
I thought you
when
weren't
you-
scared.
when
When
you
you
have
look-
something that's splitting the path and you can't see it, and it's
And not
something
only
10 times
that,
bigger than
when
you, and you don't
you
have a
have-
firearm,
When you have flashlights too, and the flashlights don't shine through this big black wall it's creating, you have a little bit of a problem. Hi, Marble.
Marble. But yeah, no, this thing
Well, yeah.
has been known to attack vehicles and,
It's a
and hurt
roast.
people. There you go.
A wereghost.
But you know, at night when you're driving down a road and you hit your brakes and you can see the brake lights behind you,
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can see
you
that.
can't see it. It blacks it out. Whatever this
Really?
thing is blacks it out. You can only see that the lights are on, but that's it. You
Well, they
can't
think-
see-
With that interdimensional, they think Bigfoot's that too.
and that's another thing.
That's one of the theories that I've talked about before with you, Emmy. Actually.
Yep.
And by the way, welcome back. You know
Hey,
what I'm
T.
talking
Allen.
about. I know who that is.
Mm.
I know exactly who that is. And all I have to say is welcome back. It's about time. Oh, but yeah, I mean,
Down.
I love the idea of cryptids. I love the idea that, you know, obviously we all know that we only explored what, like 10% of our oceans,
Yeah.
but even here on land, we've only explored so much. There's so much uncharted territory. So the idea of these cryptids had to come from somewhere. So I absolutely love.
Quite a lot of unexplored territories in South
Hold on,
America.
be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Well, yeah, and I mean, there's also like actually what Bill's talking about here. There's actually a Middle Earth, or there's an inner Earth, as some call it.
That's where the lizard people live.
Yeah, and apparently they control the government, the weather, everything.
They are the Illuminati.
That's possible. It's very,
The
very
lizard
possible.
people are the Illuminati. They actually control the real government, not our government.
Well, I have some things I'd love to say, but yeah. So what?
Joe Biden is a lizard person.
It definitely looks like one.
I'm gonna say that right now. He is a lizard person. He's a very, very old lizard person, but
Crab people. Crab.
or that, yeah.
What was it? Queer eye for the straight guy? Queer eye for the straight guy. They're
Yeah.
crab people.
Crab people. Crab.
For those of you who don't know, that's a South Park reference. And the ant people. Yep. You know, it's so funny, guys, because
I've never heard of ant people, only lizard people.
they're wee little fuckers. Anyway,
And crab people.
never mind. There's a joke here somewhere, folks, but Mm. Dober, I'm really starting to like you.
That's why I said he's a very old lizard person.
He's something. Emmy, here's one for you.
What? Biden would
Thanks
get
to our new friend.
locked in a one-stock corn maze. True.
You wouldn't
True.
find the
I'll-
entrance. Ant people is big, but Native Americans. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I've never heard of them.
I've never heard of them either. That's new.
Okay. Cool.
I'm out west.
You're very west.
Ant
Which-
people is big with Native Americans. And honestly, I've never heard of that. Ant people. Wait.
Which-
No, that's mole people. Never mind.
Yeah,
Mole
mole
people.
people,
There's the mole people, the lizard people, and the crab people. I've never heard of ant people.
Ant people
Yeah.
are we little fuckers.
I've heard of mole people. That's why I was getting confused.
Yes.
And I'm out west.
I'm turning my Irish midget joke into that. Yes.
Uh,
A wee little fucker. Anyway, don't mind me. It's been a day. It's been a week. Well, you know what? It's really cool, guys, that you guys are doing the show like this because we have a lot of paranormal shows, which is fine, absolutely fine, but not a lot on the cryptid side of it. And I know, Umbry, you Wicked Queen, Umbry, that's why I call her. But
Andre?
we wait, what's that? Weren't there ant people on Futurama?
no,
See, I don't remember about them.
no.
I'll have to look. I'll look into that. That's gotta be
popcorn
research.
kernel white cheese.
I know.
My beer.
For those who don't know, Creepy Cult was actually Creepy Cryptids. Is when it was started. About what, a year and a half ago.
Mhm.
So what made you want to get away from the paranormal side and go to the cryptid side?
Because we like cults.
She wanted power.
She's going, shut up, baby.
Because
Oh, okay.
when I was younger, I had a big fascination with that kind of stuff. Like I looked up stuff on hellhounds and
Well, we still got that type of fascination.
Bigfoot, and yeah, it's more of a hyperfixation. It's like a long
Went from a fascination to a hyperfixation.
My biggest issue is, yes, I do have ADHD, for everybody who doesn't know. And Emmy also has ADHD. But I, for some reason, this was one of the things. I call myself a minor zoologist or a cryptozoologist. I
There you
don't
go.
have a degree.
But she's as fuck.
But I was interested in it since I was like 13 or 14. And it kind of turned into a long-standing hyperfixation that has followed me into adult.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know about the show or anything like that, links are in the description down below for their Facebook and YouTube pages. Please go check them out, guys. Please.
Oh,
Please,
the
please.
Bugalo!
The Bugalo?
The bug cows.
Oh,
Mars, the
yeah,
Bugalo.
but yeah.
I had to think of it because I was reading it. I was like, weren't there? I thought there.
We don't
were
talk
all
about
bugs,
cows,
but
remember?
it's bug cows. No, it's Bugalo. They're bugs that look like cows.
Think of ladybugs, giant ladybugs that look like cows.
Okay.
Dalmatian
I got
ladybugs.
issue with
There
cows.
you go.
Bugalo.
Moo.
No.
That was so much fun.
Oh my God.
Well,
That was
before we,
horrible.
I do have a special thing for the ladies over here. But before we do, we spoke about the Wicked Queen and I going to New Orleans for the Global Ghost Hunt. Emmy, you were telling me and Brian not backstage, but privately about where you're going. What about it? And tell us a little bit about Lafayette Pioneer Cemetery.
Lafayette. Okay, so man, you put me on the spot on here.
My show.
I wanted
love
to
doing it.
surprise you. No, it's her show. It's Wicked Queen, so I'm gonna make it her show.
Okay, well, I'll just
No.
sit here.
Okay, so at the Lafayette town, this lady, you put me on the spot, I can't even think. Anyways, the witch cursed the town and said, it's going to burn down 3 times. The town has
Why did
already
you
burnt
curse the
down
town?
twice.
I didn't
The
curse
cemetery
nothing.
is actually up above the town, so you can look over the town. It's a real tiny cemetery, and the opening to it, it's nailed on a tree, and it says Lafayette Pioneer Cemetery. That's
Hmm.
it. It doesn't have an official thing. There's like no, it's not even really a gate that goes around it. There's also Masonic. Am I saying that right?
Yes,
Masonic.
there
Yeah,
the Masonic Cemetery, Lafayette Masonic Cemetery.
right there too. So I mean, I want to say maybe way less than 100. I think we tried count at one time, and maybe it's like between 50 and 75.
Oh,
And then
wow.
some of them are still you can't really see the headstones, but you can see where they were supposed to be at. So yeah, I've been there quite a few times. Sometimes we get stuff, sometimes we don't. It just all depends. So I'm hoping that night we do get stuff. Hoping it's not raining since it's raining season here, because that would really suck. But it's one of my favorite cemeteries. It has a lot of that history, and I'll have more of that history. I'll be able to say it without being under pressure.
You're welcome.
Hey,
But yeah,
Brian,
you
what's
guys,
up? Hey, Nando. I
you
don't know. I just
guys, yeah,
I
actually, Liz saying hi to everyone. I love Liz. Liz literally says hi to everybody, whether they're here
I know.
or not.
Hey, Anthony, are they in here? Because I can't see chat. I'm just seeing what she's typing on YouTube or Facebook or.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. No, I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay. Well, hi everybody.
If
Anyways,
they are, But again, folks, if you want to see more of the Creepy Cult or to even join the Creepy Cult, follow the links down in the description to Facebook and YouTube.
Cult.
And
Join
it's
the cult.
it's
Cult.
every other
creepy
Monday.
cryptids.
Oh, but
Creepy cult. Join the
Creepy
cult.
see,
Cult.
well, Brian is here.
Oh,
Brian's
he is lurking.
Okay.
That's
But
Lurker's job.
right. But again, guys, if you want to see what Emmy's talking about with the seminary,
Seminary.
Cemetery.
Yeah,
whatever
seminary.
it is.
Seminary, October 19th.
There you go.
I'm at the 8 p.m. slot, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
is it 8 p.m. my time or 8 p.m. your time?
Oh, here we go. I'll ask Google. I
Oh
think
my-
it's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. your time, or our
Okay.
time. Excuse me, Eastern. So 5 for you.
Is it?
You know what? Here's a better way, folks. If you want to know when PDX is going live, or even us, because we'll be joined again by Howard Petrie, you can either go to
We're also in a
globalghost.com.
different time zone, so we're an hour behind.
Yep, but all of the times listed are for Eastern.
Yeah, but
So,
I'm saying though, it won't be that time.
No, well, we'll be. You're gonna make my brain hurt. But either way, guys, if you want to see it, go to globalghosthunt.com.
It'll be
You
like
find out
midnight
more.
here.
No, it won't.
No?
When?
Anyway, or you can look on Facebook at the Global Ghost Hunt.
Whatever.
And
Listen
you can
to
find
him,
all
don't
the-
listen to
you
me.
can-
I don't know what I'm talking
The
about.
schedule is everywhere. We've shared it all over the place. Go check it out, and you won't regret any of it. And we are going twice. We're going at 6, so it'll be 5,
Yeah.
and then we're going at I think 11.
Yeah, which would be 12 here.
Yes.
That's what I
That's what
said.
I said.
I don't know.
Now you got both
Well,
of
there's
us
two
yelling at you.
You know what? Just look at the schedule, folks. Just look.
Yeah,
at the
don't
schedule.
listen
There
to
she
Matt.
is.
Don't listen to me.
There's Marble.
Marvel.
Who?
Hi.
Our
What a
cat
cat.
managed to get
Oh, I
downstairs.
was like, I'm
and they're
looking
not,
around for a
They're
name.
One of
I'm
my
like,
supposed
producers.
to be downstairs.
Yeah, one of my producers. But anyway, ladies, so before we get going, I did this a couple of weeks ago, and I want your guys' thoughts. Now, there are going to be some that are funny and some that are a little more on the serious side, but I
Have a
just
popcorn.
want to know. So I will let everybody know that what we are about to see are TikToks, yes, but these are, I want all credit to go to the creators of them, so none of this goes to me, so don't flag me, don't get upset. This is just for entertainment and for us to hang out and have some fun. So
By the way, the names of the TikTok people who made the videos are up in the top or wherever.
they will be somewhere, yeah. So
They'll
let
be
me
somewhere
make,
in the video, so don't come after.
so let me make this full screen for you guys, so it's a little easier to see.
that would be nice.
There we go. Okay, so what I want everyone to pay attention to, and without giving away what's going to be happening, is right here in the doorway, and honestly, right here. So these two areas. So we're ready.
Mhm.
We'll watch
I
that
see a
again.
cat.
It's very quick.
The door closed and opened, and the cat looked at the door like somebody came in and out,
Yep,
Yeah,
and no one's there.
and no one's there. No,
That's
a pet
funny.
cam, isn't it?
That is on a pet cam. That is on a security camera. So what do you ladies think of that one?
Anytime you don't see what's behind the door, it's really hard to say. So my intention or my thoughts, my own thoughts, I would try to debunk it.
I would try.
I would too. I would definitely agree with
Because
that.
that looks like it could be an entrance to a garage. There could have been somebody that went in the garage and there was like a vacuum and it closed the door.
That was just too forceful and then opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Almost like it was a vacuum.
Yeah, see, my whole thing, the only reason why there's even a little bit of credibility is the cat's reaction. Because
Well, anytime a door slams, it's going to probably come around the corner, and then when it opens, it's going to look like, wait a minute.
see, not our cats. Not our cats. Our cats just immediately run the other way. They could care less. Or they just sit there. They're literally scaredy cats. So
Yeah.
no, I don't know. Like that's to me the only thing that builds a little bit of credibility to this one. So all right, so the next one is a little on the lengthier side. It's a 2-minute TikTok, and it is by an individual named Spooky Obsessed One. And this one is funny. This one is actually really funny, and I just think you two would appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and check this one out.
Hi, I'm Catherine Daisy. I'm the director at Happy Dreams Daycare. We offer a welcoming environment for all children, regardless of any personal or supernatural issues they may have at home. We don't use words like slow or possessed or misplaced. Happy Dreams Daycare is a place where kids can just be kids. Danny, do you want a juice box?
Danny's not here, Miss.
Oh my fucking God.
Well, does Tony want a juice box?
Yes, come play with us, Danny.
Remember how we talked about socializing? Go play with them. We try to engage kids in group activities.
Red rum.
Learning
Red
fun.
rum.
C, D, E.
Oh, Jesus.
Great. We also make sure kids get plenty of outdoor time. 9, we're missing one. Where's Kevin? Kevin, come on inside.
The harvest is coming.
It's snack time.
This is from Damien, huh?
Please love. Before this, I was a nurse in a youth mental hospital. After that burned down, I was a governess in an old orphanage. After that burned down, I
Look, there's Mackenzie.
Abby, okay? Okay. Does anyone have a book they'd like us to read today?
I love this part.
Oh, fun choice.
Oh my God.
At their wits' end, and I completely understand. There's nothing scarier than parenthood. I was a little concerned with something that Damien drew today. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Each day come nap time, you're reminded of what little angels they really are. I love your top side.
Oh,
I love
God.
your happy side. Samara, get out of the TV. TV time is over. But you know what? Some kids are a real handful. Baby, stop. You're going to make yourself dizzy.
Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. That was wrong.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, and by
It
the
had
way,
Damien, Children of the Corn.
I actually
All
found
the
that.
oldies.
I found that today, and I was like, "Yeah, this has got to come on the show."
You won't watch horror movies with me.
Oh, there's a specific reason. That's because I break them apart.
Yeah, I know, but why can't we just ever sit down and you just watch a horror movie with me and not say anything?
We watch a lot of
Yeah.
Disney.
You know
That's
what's
not horror.
entertainment?
Mhm.
Get that peanut stick and whack him over the head.
I have to keep looking to see what she has
She's
in
gonna
her
throw
hands.
something.
Exactly. That's a
If it's
normal
the
day
shark,
for a
don't
family.
worry about that. She's gonna keep the shark, but if it, that's a normal day for a family of 7.
And
But
I
yeah.
agree with Bill. My kind of daycare.
Silver Pear is like the what?
Oh, she has a shark. She's got noms.
Yeah. The shark won't leave her hand.
Okay, so this next one I found. They always say, and we all know what's coming up now. We all know that Halloween's coming. It's literally
Is
our
it?
favorite time of the year. It is our
Is
time
it?
of the year. It's the
Oh,
paranormal community.
Halloween.
This
You
is
know
the
the
time
movie
for the
Halloween Town?
love it.
Yes.
You know where it was filmed at?
Wasn't it Oregon?
St. Helens, Oregon. You know what they do every year? They put that big pumpkin out there to
Mhm.
celebrate it. I'm just saying that's a fun fact, people. So
There you
everyone
go.
in town will go out there, and there's a lot of history there too.
Yeah,
Well-
Halloween year round. Get it right.
See, this is our season. This is the paranormal season. But one of the biggest things that a lot of people have problems with this time of year is a costume. Everyone can never find the right costume.
I don't normally have a costume. I just
Exactly.
wear whatever I have.
And you know what? We have a brother. All of us. We have a wonderful brother, and his name is Howard. Uh-oh. Mm-mm. No. That's not good, Emmy. You know she's terrified, right? She's agoraphobic, right?
see. Does she see?
Yeah, she saw.
Oh, I didn't
That's
think
why her
she
head's
saw.
down.
I was like, wait for her to see.
That's why her head was down.
Oh, I didn't think she saw. I
She took it off.
That's all.
But
I
we all
thought
have,
I was waiting for you to look, but I guess you caught it
She
out of
was-
peripheral or
she was holding her breath the entire time. But we all have
you count how long?
yeah, she was
Okay. Is it fun or useless fact? Fuck you. It's a
But we all
fun
ha-
fact. No, it's a fun fact because they like it.
Mm-mm. There's no such thing as Christmas.
Not here.
It's too early for Christmas.
But we all have a brother in common, and his name is Howard Petrie. We all love Howard. He is known as the Water Boy. He is a great individual. I have found the perfect costume for Mr. Howard Petrie, and we're gonna watch that right now.
Oh no.
Oh, it gets better.
Hey, wait!
I love that. That is so cool.
You know, it's funny. I see the ones with like the aliens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I saw that one, for some reason,
Howard had his name all over
Howard
it.
popped in. Howard popped in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one, I can't remember this one. Oh no, this one's stupid. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. This one's stupid.
No, Bill, I don't like clowns. I'm a colorophobic. I'm definitely afraid of clowns.
Okay, so this one's a little. We'll switch over to the serious one. This was actually on a TV show. I'm not sure what show it was, but this is from a guy named Mr. Haunts. It was, and he took it from a show from Discovery Plus. And again, this is more of the serious one, so I want to see what you ladies think about this.
Okay.
But what really creeped me out was the light in the bathroom started flickering and I water running. So I kind of snuck around the corner and the water was on. As I started to walk away from the bathroom after cutting the water off, I kind of heard something behind me, and that was actually this door here that closed. That's when I really truly got freaked out.
Cody walks outside and calls his girlfriend to tell her what's been going on. She tells him to stay out of the house.
I said, look, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to keep filming because I don't know what to expect.
And when he does, he finds the kitchen in total disarray.
All the chairs were on the floor, knocked over. All the cabinets were open. Nope. I said, nope, I'm going back outside. This, I don't know
Chicken
what
shit.
this is.
I'm just saying.
I got scared.
After 2 hours, Cody finally musters up the courage to go back inside the house.
I went through every single room looking for somebody, thinking maybe somebody had gotten in and they were just trying to scare me. I checked every room, under every bed.
He doesn't find anyone.
The 4th or 5th time I had watched the video, I noticed something in the corner of the room, which is actually my daughter's room. So I screenshotted it and I just zoomed in on it. My heart just dropped. I could feel my face.
Oh,
my
get the fuck out of here.
It just,
That looks fake
it
as
scared me.
hell.
It just looked like somebody.
Why? How can you? Oh, I caught something. Okay, so first off, if you were that scared, leave the camera in there to see if it'll catch other things while you take off like a little pussy ass bitch that he was. I'm just saying. Or when that bathroom door closes, the first thing I would do, I'd go reopen it, look behind the door, see if there was anything back there. He didn't do that. He walked away. So that therefore it gives a person time to get out, wander around, flip over a chair or two. You know, I don't. Oh, I've seen too many of those. It pisses me off.
Yeah, it's definitely
You go
one of
outside
those
for 2
ones
hours
where-
and then go back inside. Just leave the camera running inside then if you're that scared. That's all I'm saying. Or that video was debunked. I debunked the motherfucker this time. I would.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's one of those. It's one of those. They need ratings. You know what I mean? But yeah,
There's
Bill
people
has
like them
too many.
that make it hard for us to actually show real evidence out there. You know, I mean, that could have been a shadow coming down. That would have been more realistic. I'd be like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But to have a face come down from the corner, come on.
As soon as I saw that, I said it was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
there was like a shadow figure there, that's something different.
Or if the hallway itself was just all blacked out, that would have been
Yeah.
okay too.
All right, so-
Oh, I looked back the hall to see in my daughter's room, and you couldn't see anything back there. That would have been different.
Yeah.
Right.
So this next one, I like Brian said, some of these have been shown before. I saw. Oh, here we go. Brian said, "Is a possible balloon." That it is. It definitely is a possibility. So this next video has been played before, just like some of these other ones. But this one's kind of interesting because I think when we
In
played
the
it,
back rooms.
no, it is not Backrooms.
Oh.
It reminds me of Backrooms, but it is not Backrooms. So this one, I think the show we were on, we couldn't get an absolute yes or no on what we thought it was. There's too many question marks. So I personally call this paranormal. So we'll see what you guys think on this.
Okay.
This terrifying video was shared on TikTok and everyone was shocked to see it. At night, the security guard can be seen talking to someone, but on the security camera, there doesn't seem to be anyone there. And this is what happens next.
Dispatch to 329.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to a lady. I saw her walking by the door and she said she's looking for Mr. Griffin. Her name is Miss Abigail.
Did you say Miss Abigail?
Yes, ma'am. She says she wants to see Mr. Griffin, and I told her that the campus is closed, that she should come tomorrow morning, and she might see Mr. Griffin.
Are you sure you're saying Miss Abigail? Like, she's been passed on for 2 years now.
Come again with that, please?
Miss Abigail she died 2 years ago.
You mean you can't see the person I'm talking to?
No, there's nobody in front of you at all.
No.
Now, here's something though that's interesting, and Brian just brought this up. It was an actual security camera.
Well, I believe it, but I don't. I mean, somebody can be at the other end. I mean, if you're calling the security guy, you're not going to come right out and say that, because what if somebody was there? You're not going to say something to offend that other person. I mean, there's etiquette when it comes to talking to somebody you work with, and you're not going to say, "Oh no, she's been dead for 2 years," and then he takes off running. He ducks down and takes off running. Come on,
See,
no.
Now here's my only thing to that one, and I know Mackenzie will back me on this one. Oh, you saw? Hold on. The other day I saw this from above at a different angle. Okay. See, here's the thing. When on third shift, because I'm assuming this was a night time.
It was third.
It was like a third shift.
Yeah, nobody else there. But
Their protocol be damned half the time. I mean, you would call stuff out that you don't go by protocol. No one's around, supervisors aren't around, nobody really cares. Like, it's kind of like if we were doing a round or something. Hey, I'm coming through, or hey, can you open the damn door? Stuff like that. So I can see that a little bit.
But would you say something like that? The guy's thinking he's talking to Miss Abigail. You obviously see there's not, but you're gonna say, hey, when you get a chance, can you come to the office? That's what I would say. So one, it doesn't freak the guy out like supposedly it did. Two, it's just etiquette, not.
I get it.
Whether it's at graveyard or not, you just don't. Because what if somebody was really standing there or something?
I've done that I've seen it done at Geisinger.
Oh,
when I worked that third shift once by myself, or with you.
Yeah.
Was it with you? There was a security guard standing in the. Can you not do that while I'm trying to talk?
Sorry, trying to find something. Go ahead.
But there was a security guard standing outside the one ambulance entrance or whatever. I was outside on my vape, and I come back in, and I was like, Matt, I think this dude's talking to a ghost. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, he was just out there, like he was talking to somebody, but nobody else was out there but me and him, and he had it back to me. But he was literally almost like he was talking to somebody. So when he came back in to say hi to us at night, I was like, who are you talking to out there? Because, like, their radios are normally loud, so if he was on the radio, I would have heard him on the radio, because their radios go like that when somebody's calling them, because they're old-ass radios.
See,
so if somebody calls them over the radio, it goes first, and then it goes through. There was none of that sound. There was nothing. It was dead silent. The ER was pretty...
D-word.
D-word.
There you go.
It's pretty dead. I don't care. I don't work there now.
Oh, that's true.
It was pretty dead. Yeah. No pun intended.
And also, if that's a graveyard shift, right? Why is there somebody unauthorized in the building? Like,
see,
come on.
To me, I don't know. Like, to me, it balances out on debunking and can't debunk. Like Brian was saying, the angle.
It was too easy.
I was thinking about that too. And as far as like the cell phone format that Dover was talking about, from the sound of it, it was a personal cell phone that was recording security camera. So, in other words,
it's illegal.
If something was going on, of course. So think of it this way. They're doing that.
Yeah.
That to me would explain the format and why it looks the way it looks. As far as what, how low it was, absolutely not. Unless it was from, I know there are some places that have secure access doorways, like for a lot of malls have them now. They have a camera almost about head height to see who's coming through that door.
Right.
And if it's a motion that you can adjust the height of it, then yes, and that would explain the height of it. If it's a distance down the hallway, eventually it'll look like it'll even out.
But
So,
if you saw he ducked, like why would he like and duck and move out of the way like he's ducking from something? Come on. Why would
I
you
know.
duck? I'm just saying I don't
What do
believe it.
people do? What do people do half the shit they do?
So you're calling it paranormal. I'm calling it I just don't believe it. I can't. It's really hard for me to believe a lot of stuff.
Well, this next one is very believable.
Okay.
This is the one we're going to end on. This is the most believable one that you will ever see. There is no doubt in my mind this is 100% real.
I'm not saying
Okay.
that one's fake, but I'm not saying that one's real. There's a lot of question marks that I need answers to.
That's why I said I feel like it is paranormal because we can't fully explain it. That's all I would say. I'm
Why
not
don't
saying
we call
he's
it a UFO? It's
UFO. It's an UFO.
UFO. No,
UFO with non-human biologics.
that
There's
one
just
could
too
be
many
debunked.
question
It's
marks for
just
me.
they were too calm, and just the way he took off. I mean, after he stood there talking to somebody that's not supposed to be in the building, so it was just.
I get it. I that was to me that was
I'm
probably one of
gonna
the better
call
ones.
it a question mark.
You gonna call it a question mark?
Yeah.
That's fair. Well, like I said, this next one, and this will be the final one for this evening. This one, there is no way this can be debunked. This is 110% truth. This is don't cheat.
Mackenzie,
I see you cheating. This is
eyes
100%
in front.
proof.
I
This
just
is
looked
proof,
myself in the eye.
undeniable proof that we can all agree on. This is not fake, staged, or anything.
Okay,
other.
let's see it. Bring it on.
Slice, we heard, "I am the devil."
What kind of voice did the devil have?
A very
Fucking
low
toaster?
voice, I'd say, sounded like Eli Morris.
Toaster.
Have you saved any of his satanic toast?
Yes,
It
I
gets
did
better.
save it because I wanted to be sure that somebody else would see it. Now this one, can you see that, Richard? Satan lives. We still have trouble off and on with it. Yes.
Here it comes.
Let's see now.
I just went with that.
It seems to be aware. Oh!
Why have you kept?
What the?
Well, Richard,
Wait for it.
you know, when all is said and done, it makes good toast.
The fuck? Oh my god! I was like, thought you were gonna do a serious one. That's
Yeah,
just
that
messed
one's
up.
nice, David.
Do you got a serious one? You can't end on
Actually, I
that.
do. Actually, I do have a serious
Let's
one.
watch
You
a
guys,
serious one. Let's
you want a
call it
serious-
again.
See, even Brian likes this one.
Oh
He
god,
hates
not
that
this
one.
woman again. Go lay down.
Her and her demonic toaster.
That was so stupid.
Fucking demonic toaster.
You know what's funny? Is when I first found that, I thought of two people immediately, Howard and Scotty.
That would be something, yeah. Yeah, I'd be like, the fuck? Oh my god.
Some of the, by the way, folks, a lot of these people we're talking about, like Brian, Howard, Chrissy, Scotty, Jackie, all of us, we all send like messages to each other, and this is just the most random bullshit you will ever.
You should send that to Howard, the demonic toaster.
I should.
Yeah,
You should. That
I
would
should.
make his day because they considered him the devil, the demon during Fear Fest.
He came from a toaster.
He may have. He may have.
Yeah,
we
send
Howard,
that
have
to
you-
him and
we
say,
really
did you
don't
come from
know
this
where
toaster?
Howard has come from. I mean, come on.
Now think about it. We don't know where Howard came from. We just
No.
woke up one day and all of a sudden,
Poof,
boom,
he's
there's Howard
there.
Petrie.
Yeah. I was on
He came-
Unholy
he came
Trinity. I
from
was
the-
on
he
Petri
came from
Dish.
the swamp.
On Hey Boo.
He came from the swamp.
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 Swamp.
He just came up out
Come
of there
from
and
the
boom, there he was. He just be there now.
Since we can't say New Orleans.
Nolans.
No, it's
Nolans.
no. Call it NOLA. That's what they call it down there too. NOLA.
Nola. Yep.
NOLA. NOLA.
You know what? I'll split the difference. I'll call it Nala.
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 NOLA.
You see that one with
It's
Simba
New
and Nala?
Orleans. New
You see
Orleans.
that
And then there's the swamp.
Did you see the one with their Simba and the Nala?
The swamp.
I'm gonna go
The
as old.
swamp.
Ooh, I'm old Greg. I'm gonna
You
go
know
as old
what's
Greg.
you know what's really What's
There's
really
people that
bad
talk really slow. It's really hard for me to understand. I'm just
Sorry,
saying.
I'll try to speak up.
because of my little like speech impediment from having my palate expander.
Mhm.
I can do my S's really weird now, like dish swallow.
The swamp.
Swamp.
Do you have a speech impediment?
I had a palate expander growing up, so I had a piece of metal in the roof of my mouth, and it made me say my.
Go ahead.
It
Sorry.
made me start saying my S's weird.
So you're
They're a
gonna
little,
say
like-
Susie sells seashells by the seashore?
No, not
Since
really.
when?
No, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I honestly didn't know
Yeah.
that.
It's because I had braces and I had a small palate as a baby.
Oh, gotcha.
I had it for almost a year and a half, so I had it longer than most people that really have a palate expander.
But yeah, so you guys want to see
A serious
good
one. Let's see
Okay.
if we can debunk
Okay.
it.
So this one is again a more serious one. However, these are piece by piece. This is a
Why
little
don't I
collection.
believe you?
No, this is actual ones. Now this one is ones that are strange phenomena caught on tape. That's what this is called.
Okay.
This is one I have seen several times.
Is it gonna be disappearing objects?
No, actually.
Is it gonna be slamming doors?
No. Well, maybe I can't remember if there's one on here or not. But
I was gonna
these
say,
are
if
ones
there's disappearing objects. I'm telling you right now, wormhole.
I will sit here and say that I have looked through a couple of these very closely, and if it is editing, they've done a really damn good job. I mean, a really good job. You can't see any cuts in a lot of these. So
Okay.
I'll let you guys be the judge. So here we go. And again, this is what is it? It says Dark Side. Yeah, Dark Side dash
shit.
viral. Oh, Dark Side _ viral
Okay.
on TikTok. So Bill, we'll talk about that in 1 second.
Are there ghost farting?
We'll talk about that in 1 second. 1 second.
Dova says I saw that before.
Okay, cool.
Prepare to see the scariest things ever. Watch till the end for the spookiest video.
Yeah, that's editing.
Doppelganger.
Children with black eyes. No, the black eyed child. That's editing. I just no. They put in the cards that yeah, no.
It looks like she got thrown.
Yeah, no, but those I just can't. What, Jay? No, I don't. What?
So a couple. Let's take some steps back here. I heard Evie say about this one being edited.
Yeah, the black eyes.
The problem I'm having, because I thought the same thing, is just a really bad edit. The problem I'm having with that though is the movement of the camera and this kid here is actually pretty spot on. You don't see it choppy at all like what's going on over here.
Right, but why all of a sudden if I'm filming my kid in the mirror and that happens, I'm going to be like, "What the fuck?" You're going to hear me say some words or two, you know?
Well,
I'd grab my kid
it
and
also
get him out
cuts
there.
out. It's also a shorter video. You know what I mean? Like, I'd love to see the full video of this to see more of what actually happens after.
Yeah, I that one no.
This one, I don't know. The only thing that to me has a little bit of credibility is the fact that the driver right here actually gets out. He actually thought he hit something. So to me, how did he end up?
Well,
How
look
did
at
this
the
guy
ground.
end
It's
up?
kind of like blurred over there. Like, you see it?
Well, it's skid. It's almost like he's skid marked. Where
Oh,
he
I see.
Stopped.
You can see where he actually hit the brakes.
Yeah, he hit the brake and he skidded.
Or are they there before?
No.
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 It's right there. He hit the brakes and he skid forward. Yeah, because he stops right there. That's the skid marks from his
Yeah.
van.
So to me, that I'm kind of like I said, these are just ones that really make me scratch my head. I'm like, okay.
That one would be hard to disprove unless you were like there.
And apparently apparently there are different angles of this. I'm not going off of, I know that's Angels, folks, but apparently there are different angles of this one, and they're all showing the same thing.
Okay,
So-
go back. Actually, rewind that one. Let's look at the shadows of. Okay, so the shadows are coming this way because there's lights.
Yep.
Okay, I
And
see
again,
that. And wait,
right-
there's one guy there, right?
Yep, there's one guy right here.
Okay, so when he ends up
Then-
over there, there's two guys because the other guy hasn't walked over there yet. So why is there two
Well,
guys?
What they're saying is that this guy is actually an angel. This guy came in and brought this guy over here from off camera, from over here to over here to save him. Because if you watch, right before he hits, there's a flash. So let me go back.
Oh, I see that.
You see it?
See, now I would be slowing it way down to look at that. I don't think an angel's gonna do that, like come and grab you and move you. But I can see an angel
Well, what if it's your guardian?
sidetracking, like deterring. Because I've had it happen before too. They didn't move me, but it's like all of a sudden they stopped traffic, and I pulled out into traffic where I had three choices, and one was to go off the bridge. So
Well,
I don't know. It's just hard.
exactly.
And there's a
And
shadow. And why is he leaving a shadow? If he's an angel, he's leaving a shadow there. Look at the shadow. See?
yeah, no, I see that. But what gets me too is, and this is more of the proving it side, obviously his reaction. He's expecting to see somebody dead right here.
But then he's
But
looking
his
over there
reaction-
and sees he's over there.
His reaction too. He will say he's about ready to just fall off of that bike.
He expected to die.
To me, something happened. I'm not saying it was this guy. I'm not saying it's not staged by any stretch of the imagination,
But
folks.
the
I'm
truck
just saying
driver looks
there's some kind of trauma going on here.
because the truck driver looks like he killed
I
somebody.
would have to see the other angles.
And that dude
Yeah.
on the bike looks like he was about to die.
And I can't see them ruining a vehicle, slamming on the brakes like that over
Right.
a
I would have to
prank.
see. Because if
So-
that, like, seriously, if that was an angel, that angel wouldn't have a shadow casting.
Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I'll have to ask Google.
Do ghosts,
Um,
spirits have shadows? No.
So this is another one of those ones that
I
it's
don't
it's dumb.
That's real.
It is very dumb. Maybe the truck driver was in on it. Absolutely, Dover. It's possible. It's possible.
Dover goes, she said skid marks. the
Oh, I see
child.
that.
Skid marks.
Maybe a time traveler. You never know. That's a whole nother realm. Now this one's short
I don't
and
believe this one.
short and stupid. But
And look at all the lights going at the same time. Each light in a vehicle will blink different. You see that? They're not all going to go simultaneously like that. They're like when my
Well, they
hazards
won't
are on my
unless-
car, my husband's hazards are on his car. Mine are faster. I'm just saying, that's fake.
Unless they're all same make and
I
model
wanna
of the same car.
I want to say I've seen this.
Then how
on a
come the
movie.
car across the way didn't get it? Like he ran in front of that car over there. I'm like pointing to my screen. See?
Well, that's what I mean though. Like they wouldn't do that though unless they're all the same make and model, and they don't look like they're all the same make and
No.
model.
Well, this one obviously, yeah, Dover saying should be out of sync.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you watch carefully too, there's actually a shadow.
Yep.
So I'm almost curious about that. This one's just like you see whatever that thing is causing a shadow.
Like Superman.
In a sense, yeah, but this one's not doing it either.
Yeah.
This one's not
They
doing
should
it.
all be doing it.
Yeah.
And the one over there should too. If he went that fast and shook the rest of the
In
car,
front of
all the
that
vehicles
vehicle.
around it.
And this should have shaken. And honestly, you notice that female here has longer hair.
It didn't move at all.
No.
It's
Yeah.
fake.
So see, yeah.
Like
The
if
bump.
something going that fast, that person would have been knocked over.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on. So these are interesting. This has been popping up quite frequently. These phantom car crashes. Now, when I first saw them, we'll go with this one. When I first saw them, I was like, "Holy crap! Okay, that's definitely faked." You know what I mean? Like I thought 100% they're fake, 100%. Except if there's some kind of editing to takes another car away.
Mm-hmm.
This is some damn good editing because
Okay,
you would.
so I didn't mean to
Go
cut
ahead.
you off. I was
No,
gonna
you're
say,
good.
remember that guy that was saying he's from the future and stuff like that, or he's been to the future, and there was no birds, no cars, or anything like that. He was on TikTok till he
Yep.
got busted. So that was damn good editing there.
Yeah.
Took out
I'm not saying
walking
it's not
people.
possible. I'm not saying it's not possible,
So you're
but
saying it's plausible.
it's definitely plausible. But like, let's say this car crash. Let's say this was a head-on collision. In actuality, it was a head-on collision. Where's the rest of the debris? Even the little pieces of glass, shards of glass, we would see little sparkles in the video. We would see some kind of remnants of another vehicle.
Even that one, that didn't throw out that many, fragments either.
Or no, it threw quite a bit. The whole front end.
See, it's all over the place.
That's what I'm saying. Like there wasn't much. It was just from that one car.
Wait,
I
go
don't
back
know.
to that one. Go back. Okay, go back a little more. Okay, now look, there's no shadow there. It's all about the shadow. Okay, so you see the
Yep.
shadow under the car, but look in front of the car, there's no shadow. Now watch after the car flips around, there's gonna be another shadow there. See it?
I see what you're saying.
Right there.
Or
right
is that
there.
or is that the skid mark?
How would that be the skid mark?
Yeah.
Of what vehicle? Not that car. That car flipped.
I see what you're saying. The skid marks doesn't match.
Yeah.
Because that car flipped.
So it's all about the shadow.
It's a good catch. I just thought that was the skid mark, but now that you say something. Yeah, because the skid mark's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the
And it'd be
And
sideways.
the car spins around this way.
And
One
look
thing
how
I didn't-
dark that shadow is too. I
One
mean,
thing I didn't notice the first time is look
oh,
at
it
this
looks
back
like a
tire.
flat tire.
Yeah.
Tire's already flat.
But yeah. All right, let's go to this one.
Yeah.
I think
Now
the
watch her
look
legs
between-
when she gets thrown back. They twist and they're upside down. So this one looks fake. So her legs. Now watch.
Oh,
They were facing the other. Her shoes were facing. Go back a little bit. Go back. Okay, so her feet are up in there. Go back a little bit. Wait, shit. Okay, just hit play. Yeah, see how she's set up? It's like her feet are on backwards.
It wasn't in reverse. It was a reverse video.
We're fucking morbid. But no, that's
corpse launch.
yeah. I mean, if she
Yeah.
got thrown that hard, she wouldn't be sitting back up right after that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's way too hard. But her
I'm
feet are
telling
on
you,
backwards.
The video looks like it was reversed, like Brian said.
Yeah, Brian did say it was reversed.
Like she was on the ground, and then somebody took the video and did it backwards.
Wait a minute. So it's
See,
her.
she would the way she was thrown. She shouldn't have landed facing the opposite way. She should have flipped over, did a flip, and still be facing the car. Watch her. Back over,
Straight
and then
back.
she's sitting up, facing traffic. See, it's all fucked up. It's no.
I'm not sure. She did a scorpion move. Yeah. I'm not sure if Brian, you know, I respect the hell out of you. I'm not sure I buy the whole reverse thing.
I don't think it was reversed, but it's not real. It's editing. Looks like a cartoon, right? Because seriously,
well,
if she got
family
knocked
shit.
over, she would roll back and she would still set up, be facing that car,
Yeah,
not facing
instead
traffic.
she's facing traffic.
She's
On
not
this-
even flipping over here. And then
See,
she sets up.
if she okay,
See,
so
she
for the
landed
way
on her
she
head. Like she
she
wouldn't
should
even
have
be sitting up.
she should have landed on her neck. You know what? I just saw something too. Watch. Where is it?
Oh, blurring right there.
Not just that. There's something here. She has her hand on something. She's leaning against something. Watch it. Go back. Watch her left arm
Okay.
right there.
Oh, yeah.
She had it
I
up
see.
on like a rail. See it?
Yeah. Yeah, that one. She's
So
been
yeah,
all
I believe
fucked up.
that was staged. That was definitely staged.
Oh, what the hell? My shit popping up on my phone. My phone is possessed.
Oh,
It just
let's do a
randomly
video about
starts
that.
playing shit.
Let's do a video about that.
Your one phone's
Seriously, it will. All of a sudden, it'll just start playing. I was like, and it'll pop up some random YouTube, and my phone's been sitting in front of me charging. So
Oh, I love it.
his phone
this was
did
pretty
that to-
fun. I actually enjoyed doing stuff like this. We should do it some more.
His phone did that to me the one day I was at work, and I go back into our room and his phone's playing Parapost videos.
How are you talking and you're muted? How can
Magic.
I hear you and you mute? Now that's paranormal.
Magic.
Look, she's muted and we hear her. Like,
Yeah, magic.
It wouldn't have anything to do with this. I will say this. Ignore this.
You can't have two mics on.
yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot you guys were in the same room. Anyway, you look at it, it's fucked up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, folks, two things out of this. Be careful on what you watch. You never know. You never know. It's always good to have open debates about, things and discuss things. It's a lot of fun. It can be very constructive. But I think the one main thing, though, is after seeing all this, and Emmy knows we love her to death. We love Emmy like a sister, and I know Emmy feels the same way. There will never be definitive proof of the paranormal. Never. Absolutely never. There will never be anything that happens that everybody's like, absolutely, it is real. Yep, no doubt about it in my mind.
Everybody captures things differently. Also, remember when I was talking to Adam at Old South, and with the balloon, I loved it the way you said, hey, because you were looking at like trying to debunk it. And after that, I started carrying candles because I wanted to make sure if this ever happened again, I'd light a candle and there's no wind. I mean, we can look at it all day. It would be going like that, but it was coming from the wall this way and it would stop when I asked it to stop. But I started carrying candles because when you told me it looks like it could be debunked, and you're right.
Well, it's the same thing with the debate on orbs. Everybody, we that's one of the biggest debates in our field.
Everything's an orb.
Well, see, I'm one of those, and she'll tell you. You can show me a great piece of evidence and say it's an orb. I will tell you it's dust or a bug because of one question. What else did you catch with it? If you caught nothing else, just that, the dust, bug, water vapor, something. Because to me, there has to be something else with it. I will not sit here and say it's a paranormal event.
I'll have some pictures you'll want to look at.
Emmy, my wife's right here.
Oops. She don't care. No, they were about 15 years ago in one of the haunted hotels in my hometown. And yeah, well, I'll have Jay bring them up because it's really hard to dispute it, but
I'm just saying, it's all good to have. I want people to understand it is okay to have an open forum like this to talk about it and to be constructive. It doesn't have to always be destructive. So
And always
all right,
take what
ladies.
people say. You know, I just
And you
it
know what?
helps. It really does help.
Yeah. And you know what? And if somebody has a differing opinion than yours, who cares?
We can agree to disagree.
Yep. 100% every time. All right, guys. So that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Ladies, thank you so much for
That's
joining me.
my outro.
I'm not done yet. So
Hey, by the way, because it's Halloween, remember what I picked up and haven't given to you guys yet? Let's get wicked and happy hauntings.
now that's my line. Which I saw Michael Kopp. Somebody had a happy hauntings thing at Beer Fest. And nobody grabbed it for me. Rude.
Didn't even think.
Or
I
as,
was too-
Tristan, as our best friend Tristan says, rude.
But you
Yeah.
know what? I got everybody's card. So we'll
That's
get with
awesome. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait to see everybody and meet and see you again. See you again, Emmy. It's been too long.
that. It's been
Way
over a
too-
year and a
know.
half.
I'm gonna cry. All right, ladies. Again, thank you so much for joining me, guys. Please,
Thanks
if
for
you
having
like
me.
listening to these two, head on down to the description. Go to their Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You will catch who knows the hell what on Creepy Cult. And
Whatever the hell I feel like.
that too. So we'll see you guys next Wednesday. It's actually probably gonna be about this time, 7-8 o'clock. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna do, so we'll find out together.
Wait, next
Everybody wings it nowadays.
Yeah.
We're traveling next Wednesday.
No. it's
What
only
time
day
are?
after.
Hey, oh, we're doing it.
Hello.
Okay, never mind. I'm talking to myself. Don't listen to me. Huh?
And also next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, you can catch me on Aaron Hoffman's show again. He's started back up Spectre Radio. He's invited me on, so go check him out.
Nice.
I sent the event all over, so go check him out, guys. He had Anthony from Texas Wraith Hunters on. That was a really fun show. It's always a good time with Anthony. So
October 16th is when my next show is.
October 16th. All right, so guys, go check out Creepy Call October 16th. I don't know what time, but
It's
you'll
gonna
know if
be,
you
it's gonna
subscribe.
be 8.
I was going to tell them to go subscribe so they know.
Go subscribe.
There you go. Turn on the notification.
Subscribe. Don't forget the links down in the description.
Yep, and don't forget you can
Check it
get
all
your
out.
consultant merch. We have brand new merch out. You go to paraconsultantstore.com. Go check that out. I want to give a huge shout out to Parapost, our boy Brian. Parapost Network Central. Go check them out on Facebook, guys. Love them. Also, Global Ghost Hunt.
I
That's
was gonna
starting soon. That is starting very soon. I'm super excited. We have 23 teams involved in it this October event, and it kicks off obviously with the ceremony. But the first investigation, you guys know this name, Mr. Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. He is going to be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and he will be at Bobby Mackey's, the Bobby Mackey's. And then right after, there's a little, an unknown team called PDX Paranormal. I don't know. Emmy may know.
Yeah, well, I heard she's pretty awesome. I'm just saying.
I heard that too, and I know that's true. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you next time. You know the drill. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, guys,
Happy hauntings.
what she said.